This is the W2 report with Sanji Himura. Here's Sanji.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to another exciting episode of the W2 Report. I am your host, Sanji Himura. Today, we go back to the USSR Wives situation with guests and honored guests. So let's bring up the ground rules with Lord Crocosquirrel as always.
Rule number 1, don't be a dick. That's right, I said be not the dick. Rule number 2, if there are any questions, complaints, other such things, or non-compliance, rule number 1, please refer to rule number 1.
All right, bringing up the rear, we have Mr. Lendrigan as always.
Okay, I got nothing.
All right. I did spread the word of the StreamYard link to certain interested parties. But before we do that, let's talk about the Pal World situation. Lord Crocosquirrel, you have the floor.
All right then. For those who like Pal World, rejoice. For Nofrendo has been told in no uncertain terms that they don't get to keep that patent.
Now, how many patents did
let me move on here. There were some 26 patents that it was all of them. All 26 were refused. They went back. The guy that was in charge over there personally went in and looked at them all. Gave them half a dozen examples of prior art, including their own.
Mm-hmm.
And then says, "You don't get these patents. They have 60 days to respond. Nintendo has 60 days to respond, or they go into permanent solution, and then it will be that much harder to enforce.
Now,
once it's been finally stripped off the record." Yeah. You have a question, Sanji?
Actually, yes. So, how has Pal World's sales numbers improved?
Pal World still seems to be. They still seem to be, in general, fairly good. If it wasn't for people continuously buying them, I don't think Pocket Bear would have the money. At the same time, during peak hours, you're getting what was the number we found? Like 3,500 people playing at any given moment.
It was closer to 25.
What?
25,000.
Okay.
That's how many players were playing as a pre-show.
Yeah. No. See, that's where it's all over. I can't imagine 35,000 players is good numbers, or damn near everything.
Yeah. Now we do have a comment already. First,
I figured that'd take at least a fortnight. First. How you doing there, great?
Anyway, as you were saying.
You still have the floor here, Squirrel.
Okay. So yeah, Palworld's been doing very well for itself. They still have to face the Japanese the few Japanese patents that were allowed to live, at least briefly. But now that okay, and it was we backed the Japanese's play when they cut down some of that. The chances are they're going to do the same for the remaining patents in Japan.
Ooh. And when the Japanese goes against No Friendo, ooh.
Well, no, Friendo is actually pretty good at the whole. They're pretty good at the whole authority thing, and Nintendo is massive there.
Yeah. I apologize for the mute, folks. There was somebody leaving on a jet plane.
Uh-oh.
Over my house.
Oh.
Okay, so with that out of the way, in one of the discords that I'm in, I just dropped a link for this room, actually, and we are open to guests to discuss about SSR Wives and its impact on the gaming industry as a whole. So let me do this. So where we last left off, we have actually, you know what? I'm going to make myself solo for a minute.
Okay.
Very funny, Ani. Anyway, so where we last left off, I feel like I owe the lot of you who are seeing this video an apology.
For what?
Well, we should have screened our guests a little
more
closer.
carefully.
Yeah.
Well, that's the problem with call-in shows. You never know what you're going to get. Yeah, that dude was obnoxious and was kind enough to share his bedroom, to share what happens within his bedroom, which is something I did not need to know.
No.
Why?
And I
Because
feel like it degraded, but I feel like it degraded the quality of the show Tuesday anyway.
Yeah, well, that's kind of a thing.
Now,
I grabbed the demo for SSR Wives in a brief moment where it was actually where the page is actually up. I took a good look at it, and I'm going to tell you right now, it's really not looking. It's really not. It's going to get a good write up.
no. Well, especially considering the situation behind the game.
Okay, you know what? When I write up a game, I don't do that shit based around the people that worked on it. It's whether or not I think it's actually good. This one, not so much.
Mm.
If I'd seen that in the PS1 era, I would have said, "Hey, wait a second here.
Yeah.
What? This looks like it's on the like on the SNES." Well, to do that, you would actually need the amount of size that a PS1 disc would allow for.
which is about 700 megabytes.
Actually, we only really used about 400 or 500 at most.
Yeah.
Anything beyond 450, I think it was, and you were looking at a second disc. Although I see second disc cases where it was just under 350.
Yeah. But look at me. I'm game dev now.
I got that now.
So we have a Japanese USSR World War II in the gaming industry soon. TM?
Actually, World War II in the gaming industry. That started. I want to say about 3 years ago. Seriously, we're trying to get out of the slum.
Yeah. Anyway,
and if we manage that, we're going to wind up. And once they manage that, they started a rather inflated Battle of the Bulge. Right now, it seems to me like at least the AAA side of the business, it's just losing ground. Blizzard's numbers have gone to shit, like all of them. If there's something I want from Blizzard, it will be single player and not require an online featured component. That being said, I'm trying to figure out how to get Diablo 3 and 4 to not to ignore any kind of incoming or outgoing packets.
well, fortunately for us, there is somebody who wants to come in, and we will let you introduce. We will introduce them as soon as I get them on the stage.
Okay. I'll stay hush. I will stay hush unless he has a question.
Well. Unfortunately, let's see here. Give me a second here. Okay, I received a heads up that somebody wants to join in, so we're going to let them join in.
All right.
Boom chicka boom, boom chicka boom, boom chicka boom.
Okay. Oni Inreads, turn to World War II and gaming industry soon. We already have the Battlefield series.
Huh.
As opposed to scholarship biscuits.
Well, anyway, go ahead.
Or are they just going round robin? It's like When Call of Duty does World War II, Battlefield is modern.
Anyway, I want to bring on. I don't know at this point. We're gonna call him John at this.
The third baseman.
Yeah. Actually, we're gonna call him Tom, Major Tom. All right. Welcome to the show, Mr. Tom. I don't know at this point.
Hey everyone.
Yeah. John. Thanks for friending me on MySpace, Tom.
Yeah. Actually, we're gonna call him Tom, Major Tom.
What's up?
Right. Welcome to the show, Mr. Tom. Okay, can you mute your audio?
Hey everyone.
John. Oh shit.
Did you lose him?
No, he just muted his mic for now.
Welcome to the show, Mr. Tom. Okay, can you mute your audio?
Okay, we're getting echo from you still, just so you know.
Okay, I did it. Sorry.
Okay. Welcome.
You went too far.
Yeah, we just had a little echo issue. To the best of your ability, explain who you are and why you're so dang cool.
I'm not going to explain who I am, but I have been following the case, and I see that, Joseph is probably an alcoholic. He's had 2 DUIs. Last month he got off probation. He seems really, really erratic and crazy. That's why he's going off on Twitter, making all those petty posts. But yeah, I've been following the case.
Yeah. So we were having a discussion prior to this on open Twitter. There's been a lot of good information that was dropped in our conversation. Are you willing to share some of that information on air today?
Yeah, sure. Everyone involved is like a neo-Nazi. So, this is just personal beef in a friend group. So Joseph and Simon have been friends for 7 years. I don't know the cause of their fallout, but in these types of friend groups, they're constantly just being petty with each other and stabbing each other in the back, so who knows?
Now, let me gather my thoughts here. This whole situation started from American First with Nick Fuentes. Am I getting that right?
Yeah, probably. Like, Simon was heavily involved in it. He was Nick Fuentes' buddy, and also Joseph was. But then Joseph and Simon and Jaden and tons of other people left Nick Fuentes in like 2021 and 2022.
Okay. Who managed the books on American First?
Joseph. He basically organized the organization to make it like a profit, I believe.
Now, with this next little bit, I have to be careful how I phrase this. But advancing the clock a little bit, Nick Fuentes, actually, Joseph was charged or accused of defrauding $400,000 of money into his crypto scheme. Am I hearing this? Am I hearing this right?
Yeah, the FTC posted it.
Okay.
The FTC, the Federal Trade Commission?
Yeah.
No, it's the Futures and Trading Commodities Commission.
Yeah.
I know I butchered that completely.
Well, you say FTC, and usually that means
Now,
I'm not really sure how Joseph has gotten all his money. Like, for example, he lives in like a 5K a month apartment. He tries to flash money constantly. I don't really know.
they got 400K from somewhere, clearly.
Yeah, the only reason he doesn't fight against the allegations is because the CFTC ordered him. He couldn't do that. If you look at
okay. So, okay, so this is April 2021, and the court basically ordered him, you cannot trade
in crypto, period. No blockchain, no jack shit.
Well, it's a 10-year ban, basically.
It hasn't been. It certainly hasn't been 10 years.
I find it really interesting that Joseph seems buddy-buddy with Jason Holloway, who is the Florida Office of Financial Regulation FinTech Policy Director. So it seems he's still, I don't know if he's directly into it, but he does seem to have contacts. Like, for example, Samuel Armez, aka the guy who wrote the January 6 Proud Boys plan, he works for Joseph, and he's a crypto bro. So, and both Joseph and Sam donated very little sums, I will say, just like a couple $100 to Jason Holloway during his campaign.
Okay.
But he does seem to have current connections to, like, all that.
That tells me some of the things I want to know.
Yeah, for example, Samuel Armez has connections to Matt Gates. So this goes pretty deep. Like, these people are all involved in a huge connected web. If you keep looking at all their contacts, you'll see. These are not just crypto bros or video game makers.
Right.
They have a lot of contacts in a lot of places.
So what's your context? Oh, that was okay. No. That was. I'm sorry. I'll get my coat. That was really bad.
But you guys should look into Samuel Armez.
Well, that is a name that we haven't heard before. But on the other hand, though, if this is all a really connected web,
they should turn up eventually.
The strings will get pulled eventually.
I know there's been allegations that Joseph is still doing all the crypto and NFTs. I will say, like, if he truly is doing that, anyone can report him to the CFTC, so just do it if you have proof.
Well, we do have, we technically do, we basically have proof enough that there is the NFT collection, I think it's My Lady Wives. I believe that's what it's called. Let me double check. My Lady Rave. Okay, that's what it is. So basically, he is running in limited capacity as circumventing his ban on crypto.
Maybe as a CEO or more likely a CFO. Something that would keep his hands off the crypto, but he's still working in the field.
Yeah, he's not directly connected, but he's connected enough to tie everything together.
Okay, we'll have to look up this Samuel guy. See what he do.
Anyway, the court records are all public because Florida's a public record state, so you guys can just go look.
Yeah. Oh, Simon seems to have been working for this Jason creature during the campaign. To answer your question, the biggest bets, we're not sure, but we've already got a massive fracking rabbit hole.
Yes, and what we have no idea how deep it goes.
I just said that.
Yeah.
The rabbit hole is going at the rate we're going, we're going to be trying to dig through to the iron, the solid iron chunk, mostly molten iron chunk that makes up our core. And then we'll probably have to divert around it to find out what exactly we need. So I promise you, we're going to keep digging. We just don't know how. We just don't know for how long.
Yeah, and also the fact that there was there I personally don't think that I wouldn't necessarily call I wouldn't necessarily call the whole accusations that was made here today outlandish, but it does present a deeper picture that I really want to investigate further. And if there is something that is actually there,
and I don't doubt that it is.
I mean, the whole conspiracy just went from investors stealing a video game to
what the unholy fuck is all that shit.
Right.
I support trans visibility.
Now, Vegas Mets, if you're on Discord, message me because I do want to discuss this further.
Actually, just join. You're welcome to join my Discord. Actually, we can all get into a little huddle.
Yes, because damn.
What?
Let's see here. How many years has it been since Asher pulled out the fake deep voice?
I have no evidence one way or the other, so I declined to. I declined to be the dick. How's that? See, that's what that's the question I have to ask, Vegas.
And actually, I am not sure if.
Okay, you just said to shoot Sanji Himura. I should probably go find my shotgun. Those were words said by you.
Right.
All right. We now have back again, bros.
Boy.
Here we go.
Welcome back.
You're telling me there, Vegas. Trust me. I'm looking at it and saying, do we want to dig deeper, or do you really just want to do this?
First 10 people to join in gets in.
So, yeah, what I was saying earlier, these basically, are they really dangerous? Not really, because they're just a bunch of pussies who are chronically online. So will they do anything? I don't know. Maybe Samuel Armez because he's jacked up and probably on steroids. That's just my guess. I don't know that for sure. But, so do you really have anything to worry about? Probably not. They might dox you. You might get a lot of death threats. But again, a lot of them are pussies.
Honestly, that one thing there, that's just part and parcel for me.
Yeah.
Yeah. I dislike the Game Awards Game of the Year. It sucks ass. And I got a bunch of death threats because I was not polite to it. They yell at me. I tell them it's not worth more than a 4 on a 10 scale. It really wasn't even worth that. But I tend not to give scores.
If I get death threats, I just hope the threats are interesting.
Oh, some of them have been very, very entertaining.
Oh, nice.
Especially when I have to translate from I don't know, Cyrillic. I get the email in Cyrillic and find out that and when I feed it into Google Translate, find out that it's Ukrainian, and I'm gonna have to go there. Okay, you want me to kill myself? Fine, you first.
No, you have to Yeah. Oh, if it's
That-
Ukrainian, all you
that
have to
was-
email back is I hope Putin wins.
Well-
Actually, you want to know something? I said exactly that, but I translated it into Russian.
Uh,
All I said was "you first."
uh,
Anyway, I'm pretty sure Joseph's behind it, but I don't know if you've seen the SSR Wives truther account.
oh, I am 95% certain that the truther account is Joseph.
Yeah, I don't know. He's really mentally ill. And again, I think he's an alcoholic.
Well, those two things. Those. Why did you just say the same thing twice? No, really, I want to know. As almost every alcoholic I've ever run into is just a complete mess psychologically. Usually centering around getting their fix, but a lot of them have some serious
Core
comorbidities.
issues. Yeah. So if there was one thing that Joseph could do, is he could have us sued, and I'm talking about myself here in this in this context.
Well, didn't he ban you permanently from the discussion stages on SSR Wives?
Yes, he did.
He still hasn't come after me yet, but I'll wait.
Well, he's gonna what ultimately happened is later on, as in yesterday, he locked the discussion forums down.
Oh, did you lock him completely?
Yeah.
Used.
And not only that, is he put the blame purely on Protag and Simon on this situation.
I don't know anything about Protag, but Simon was in the chat last time, feeding us more information. How accurate the information is remains to be seen.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Joseph doesn't want to make money, and this is just drama in a form of friend group, so he's just trying to win against them.
Again, that depends on your definition of win. Because my definition of win does not include lying to people, pulling a coward's act of locking down any kind of criticism, so on and so forth. If they don't like your game, they don't like your game. And I looked at SSR Wives last night and was, well, absolutely repulsed.
Well, also you got to remember that there are two Steam IDs for the same damn game. This was found out Wednesday.
What I want to know is the note that Caleb and Simon left on the door.
Well, I doubt we'll be able to get to the bottom of that particular issue.
Yeah, because again, this is just pettiness on both sides, but for anyone who doesn't know, Caleb and Simon showed up at two of Joseph's employees' doors and apparently left a threatening note.
Mm-hmm.
I'd like to see screenshots of that. But yeah,
Joseph's team is like alleging that Simon was constantly just downloading a bunch of like hentai porn on the work laptop and all this stuff. I don't know.
Okay, is he making any unusual allegations though? You know, for a programmer, that's just standard.
Yeah.
That's true. Again, this is just petty friendship beef.
Either that or they're doing it out of spite for some reason.
Yeah, there's probably some huge argument they had or something.
What?
No, Mr. Cameron, I'm cutting you. I'm going to take that away from you now. You have go drunk. Let's see. Go home. You're drunk. Or no, go drunk. You're home.
Actually, what makes this even worse is he needs serious help. Joseph does.
Well, that's the impression I've been getting. But there are some people that are doggedly against him.
There's
And
allegations. Oh, anyway, there's allegations that Simon groomed his wife on the Nick Fuentes Discord and then married her when she turned 18. To save her from her abusive family's home or some shit. I don't know how true that is, but yeah.
I think I that sounds like a grain of salt thing, or more likely a salt, more likely a salt break.
Yeah,
Later on.
yeah, I don't know. Anyway, I'm leaving.
All right.
All right. All right. That's a number of issues that we will have to look into. Are they true? I don't know.
Yeah, and I think we're on the cusp of something busting this story wide open, in our opinion. And there is something there is something.
All I can say is until next time, I'll be in the back saying, Jerry, Jerry, Jerry.
Yeah, it's like there is some massive beef between Simon and Joseph. That isn't in dispute. But what is in dispute is a lot of the allegations that this person has presented to us. And we honestly need time, space, and quite frankly, an investigation team to investigate all of it. And seeing as I'm the primary investigator for this show, that is time I do not have. I mean, it's crazy if you think that this whole incest of money, power, and fame impacted a small indie developer who was trying to make themselves in this world.
Make a name for themselves.
Yes, exactly. Because if we really wanted to, we could spend all week with no shows, with virtual radio silence from us to take a look at this. Hell, I'm tempted to do so just because of spite.
Which is SPIT and Red. Just fuck that guy.
I mean, honestly, just hearing what we have heard today, I almost want to say pucks on both your houses. I am sorry, but that is the God honest truth. And if we really wanted to take a look at this, we should. Would you agree, Squirrel?
Yes, actually, we should do that. This thing's starting to sound like your digital homicide.
Yeah, let's do this.
Again,
Yeah.
just remember the verification of any and all things are going to be really, really important.
All right. So I am going to post another Discord link in the chat. This will lead to the same server. Oh, wait a minute. Copy. There we go. That is the correct one. The bottom one is the correct one. Unfortunately for us, this will have to be the end of the show today. I have been Sanji Himura. Thank you for watching the W2 Report. And God help us if we actually have a digital homicide on our hands.
No, just you. I'm familiar with the way critters like this work.
Anyway, I've been Sanji Himura. Thank you for watching. Remember to do all the YouTube things, like, comment, and subscribe. And beware.
Over on my channel, do the same thing.
And beware, the tax man cometh.
Hello, folks. This is Morgan Freeman. This concludes our broadcast day. I'm Morgan Freeman. Good night.